Good morning. Excuse this messy desk. I have been inspired this morning by Robin Trader. Um, and this is for Line Dot Arrow. It's for the design team collab, and that's hashtag LDADTCOLLAB. And this is Robin's flippy one page pocket. I'll have a link below. Her YouTube is Sassy Scraps, and I'll have a link below to that. Okay, so you start with one piece of paper, and it can really be, pretty much any size and any orientation. So this could have been folded this way. Now, I printed on vellum, and I thought this would be fun to do this, and I have a little bit of a variation on Robin's technique. So I think this is going to be fun. So what you do with this flippy flappy pocket, and it can open up either way, this way or this way. It's the same thing. You're going to fold the bottom up. I'm going to start by turning this corner down. Now, because this is vellum, even though it's not double-sided, you sort of have a design that shows through the paper, which I just thought was really pretty. And then this one is going to fold up to here. And this is actually the first place that I have a variation, is folding this out instead of in. Robin folded it under and trimmed a little bit on her first sheet because the paper was a little bit thin. Okay, now I want to cut a square. I don't know if you can see this. Well, now you can. So I want to cut a square that's slightly smaller than what this is. So I'm just going to mark this here and here. And I'm going to pull out my handy dandy cutter. And this is pretty thin paper. So it's a, what is this called? It's like it's the paper you bought as a kid for sketch pads or something like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this onto this. Let me see, it looks like me. Oh, okay. Like this. Okay, with a little bit of the border showing around. So because this is vellum, because this is vellum, it's gonna kind of show through a little bit, but I think that'll look kind of pretty. This is also similar to a page technique that dear Julie teaches, that she calls the sailboat page. So I guess I'm inspired by a couple people this morning. Now, Robin had, she was inspired by another person, and I didn't go and check that out. I just saw this and I thought, ooh, wouldn't that be fun to do it this way? Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and fold this down again. Shows a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. This is going to go up just to right underneath that. Let's reinforce this, and then this is going to fold down. Now you can fold this down, as far as you want, all the way over. I'm going to go about this far here, okay? But this one I am going to fold in. Where am I? Nope, I think I'm going to fold it out. Okay, and why not? Let's make this a little kind of a hidden journaling spot too. See, I just took the scrap and folded it up. It's a little smaller, but It'll be fine. Let's cut it. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. Let's try putting this here upside down and see if that's going to make it flow better. Okay, so now we have 2 hidden journaling spots under here, and we have, depending on how you glue this, if I glue this down here, this will be a little bit of a pocket. Okay, this will be a little bit of a pocket, or a tuck spot. We don't want to glue it because we want it to pop up like that. Okay, so you have this pocket, you have, this can go in either this way or this way, but we want it to go down here because the card in here is what's going to hold this down, okay, and then you've got a pocket here. So we're going to start by gluing a little bit right along here. Now what I like to do when I'm gluing a side that one's smaller is glue on the smallest side, okay? So now we're going to take this one, and again I'm gluing on the smallest side. Now often instead of pockets I'll make tuck spots. I just kind of like them that way. So, and then this, like I say, when you put a card in this pocket, it'll hold this down. I'm going to also glue on this side, which I forgot to do. Start up here and then finish down here. So I don't go up any higher than I need to go on there, okay? So now we have this pocket is in place. We have this pocket or tuck spot. We have a hidden journaling place here. We have a hidden journaling place here. We have this pocket here. And this could actually be made into 2 pockets. If you glued it across the bottom here, you could have a pocket here and then a side pocket here if you wanted to, which we're not doing. And then if you glue this on the page, you also have a pocket here. Now I'm going to round this corner, if it will. Yeah, it won't. Oh shoot, don't do that to me. First of all, I had some paper. And secondly, this corner rounder doesn't like just a single piece of paper. So let's put this here. See if that's not enough either. So we'll fold this up and put it here. We'll try one more time, and if this doesn't work, we'll give up. Or I'll give up. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to trim this, of course. And one of the things I have is some nice 2SJ lace to go along here. And I'm going to put it across the bottom here, and I'm going to put it across the bottom here. So let me just trim this first to there. Put this one across here. I'm cutting these a little bit longer than I need, because I'd rather have them too long than too short. Okay, let's put this across here. Now we don't want this to hang down so far that it interferes with this tuck spot, this pocket right here. So we do want to be careful about that. And then we'll put this one we'll put down farther because it has more room down here on the bottom of the page. I may be putting that lace on upside down. Huh. But it's pretty either way, so I won't worry about it. That scissors probably has had too much glue cut with it over the years. And that is what you don't do, is be sloppy with your cutting. There we go. Okay, now we need to do a little bit of trimming on this, decorating on it. I'm going to take this, this is one of Natalie's older images, and I'm going to put it down here, and that'll be decoration, but also a tuck spot to hold this down. So I make sure I know where it needs to go there, and then I'm just going to put some glue on this half of it. Okay, right like this. Okay. And that'll hold that down. And then line down arrow. These are pieces that I've cut out before and have had left over from some of Natalie's other digits. So if I take this card and I put it in here, do you see how it holds that flap down just like that? So that makes it kind of fun, I think. And let's see what kind of pretty things I've got already cut out. This is cool. So let's pull this back. We'll put that there. I'm going to put it over this a little bit like that. Oops. Yeah, it actually has a right way and a wrong way. So let's put it right side up. What do you say? Okay. I just don't want you to watch me cutting things out. So I'm going to take this word blissful. Let me just tear it a little bit. And then I'm going to try very carefully to tear around this bottom edge. And let me bring my ink over, and I will ink it. Okay, we'll put it like that. Okay, and tuck it back underneath here. Look how cute that is. I'm going to put, I may have gotten some other people's things stuck in with Natalie's too, so, but we'll decorate it with what we have, right? Okay, do I have another? This is a tag, but I think this might be big enough to go in here. Kind of borderline. Let's put flourish. I'm getting out a little bit of gauze here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this gauze. Let's put it, okay, first of all, let's ink it. Okay, and then I need a smaller strip, I think. Let's tear this edge off a little bit more. I'm going to take and this is a very loose gauze, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay. So we'll keep this decorating very, very simple. Now, one of the things that one of the kits of Natalie's that I bought was, I think it's called Vintage Pages. I think that's what it is. And it had these cool different kinds of papers and things. And what I did was I printed them out on cardstock. Well, I seem to be using the larger ones up already. Huh. Let me look back in my drawer. This is my line.arrow folder. Way too many pages that I have picked out. Oh, that'll be a nice one. What would it be? Oh, this is a nice one. Ah, see, I have many, many more of those. Okay, that, and then let's get a smaller one out. So, these, see what I've got that I like here. This is an envelope, and a lot of times I leave them open so that I can use them as more journaling spots. So let's put that one there. Let's cut this one out. All of these could be decorated a lot more than what I'm doing here, but I am going to be I just want to show this technique because I just thought this was, when Robin did it, I just thought this was the coolest pocket ever. And then we need something smaller, like this one, to go in here. Okay? And you could even take something teeny. Just cut this. This is also a pocket, but I'm just going to cut it down into a tag. And so this could also go under here. So you pull it out. There's journaling. Here's journaling. Okay, and this gets held down. We've got journaling here in this pocket. We have this pocket that has journaling and which holds down this hidden journaling spot. And then in this pocket back here, we have an envelope that'll open up for journaling and another tag with journaling on the back. So, Robin, thank you for showing us this really cool pocket. Whoops. I didn't glue this down. Actually, this is probably the vellum not sticking. So I may go back and put double-sided tape in there to make it hold. But anyway, thank you, Robin. Thank you, Natalie, for the cool pages and for the fun collab. And I hope you'll come visit me again. Thank you.